Well, bang, 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 stop the internet because the rumor mill is in full meltdown mode right now. Social media detectives, fan pages, gossip blogs. Everybody's losing their minds after Cardi B quietly dropped a set of photos that sent shockwaves through the industry. Because if you look closely, really look closely, there's something sitting on Cardi B's finger that has the whole world asking the same explosive question. Did Stefon Diggs actually propose right after she gave birth to their son? That's right. One simple picture has turned into a full-blown internet investigation. One ring has turned into 1,000 theories. And one little comment from Stefon Diggs, "Proud of you, boo. Love you," has turned into fans screaming that Cardi might have just stepped into a brand new chapter of her life. But here's where the story gets even crazier. Because this wasn't just any family photo. Cardi wasn't just holding her newborn baby Brim. She wasn't just glowing, she was wearing a ring that nobody has ever seen before. A ring that she wasn't wearing in previous pictures. A ring that appears right after the birth of her son. And right after Stefon started publicly claiming her in a way he never has before. And now the blogs are asking, is this an engagement ring? Did Stefon Diggs drop to one knee in the hospital? Did Cardi accept a proposal that could change her entire future? Tonight, we're breaking down the photographs, the comments, the clues, and the fan theories. Because if this rumor is true, Cardi B's entire storyline just shifted in a major way. The moment Cardi B posted her latest Instagram photos, the internet collectively lost its mind. At first glance, it looked like an ordinary family moment. Cardi cradling her newborn son, baby Brim, in a soft-lit, cozy room, with Stefon Diggs standing beside her, his proud, protective gaze fixed on both of them. It seemed like a peaceful, intimate moment, a rare glimpse behind the curtain for two of the most talked about celebrities in the world. But then fans zoomed in. Screenshots began circulating. And that's when the frenzy began. The ring, a delicate, understated band set on Cardi's left hand, right on that finger, and immediately sparked a tidal wave of speculation. This wasn't the giant, flashy jewelry she's known for. It was subtle, personal, and perhaps most importantly, perfectly timed, appearing right after she gave birth. As always, the internet was mercilessly observant. Twitter exploded with side-by-side comparisons of previous photos. TikTok creators zoomed in, enhanced, and magnified the image until every detail could be scrutinized. Some fans said it looked too small to be an engagement ring from an NFL star like Stefon Diggs. Others argued that its simplicity suggested it wasn't about showmanship at all. Maybe this was a private, heartfelt proposal meant just for Cardi and her family. Then came the comments. Stefon hopped into the post, leaving a short but loaded message. "Proud of you, boo. Love you." Cardi responded warmly. "I love you more. Thank you for my handsome son. Love y'all much." Fans dissected every word, every emoji, every pause. Could this brief exchange confirm that a proposal had already happened? Was the ring the missing piece of the puzzle? The speculation intensified overnight, with fan theories ranging from Stefon's secretly popped the question in the hospital to their keeping it private until the perfect reveal. But the drama didn't stop there. Enter Offset. While most of the internet was fixated on Cardi and Stefon, Offset's social media activity or lack thereof caught attention. A TikToker attempted to call him out publicly, calling him quo. And while Offset didn't respond directly to the nonsense, the incident sparked chatter. Some fans said she should have at least congratulated Cardi on the birth of her baby, labeling the situation messy. Others defended Offset, noting that he's likely tired of the constant attention and trolling, especially after deactivating his Instagram and Twitter. Even in this small side plot, the energy felt intense. People were connecting dots between old relationships, current fame, and the way Cardi had seemingly moved forward with Stefon. The juxtaposition between the new life she's creating and the shadows of past drama only fueled the story. Fans were left wondering, is this a fresh start, a private engagement, or a calculated media moment? By the end of the first 24 hours, the post had gone viral. Media outlets began reporting on the ring. Instagram and TikTok feeds were flooded with speculation. Memes, GIFs, and reaction videos spread faster than wildfire, each one asking the same burning question. Did Stefon Diggs propose to Cardi B after baby Brim was born? In a single moment, one photo, one comment, And one small ring had transformed the internet into a chaotic hive of speculation, debate, and theory crafting. And this was only the beginning, because if you think this story is over with just one ring and a single comment, you're about to see the drama, the receipts, and the fan theories explode like never before. By the time the sun rose the next morning, Cardi B's post had become the epicenter of the internet. Fans, celebrity blogs, and gossip channels were buzzing with speculation, dissecting every frame, every smile, and of course, the ring. Social media had transformed into a digital detective agency, piecing together clues like a high-stakes thriller. Some fans immediately claimed, "That's an engagement ring, 100%. Others argued it was too modest for a star-studded NFL romance. But whether big or small, the symbolism was undeniable. It was a clear sign that something had changed in Cardi and Stefon's relationship. The comments section exploded. People were debating the timeline of their relationship, their co-parenting dynamic, and the possibility that Stefon had quietly proposed in the most private, intimate way possible, maybe even before the photos went public. Theories swirled. Did he propose in the hospital after baby Brim was born? Was it a backyard moment with just the baby as a witness? Or had Cardi and Stefon been engaged for weeks, only keeping it a secret from the public until now? Even celebrities joined the conversation. Some congratulated Cardi publicly, while others teased the couple with playful speculation. And as always, memes flooded in, some praising the subtlety of the ring, others joking about how Stefon finally did what the fans were waiting for. Twitter threads stretched for miles, and fan TikToks analyzed her hand positioning, ring angle, and even Stefon's expression for hidden clues. But as the Cardi and Stefon stories dominated feeds, Offset's presence reminded fans of the ever-present undercurrent of celebrity drama. His social media silence and recent deactivations only added fuel to the fire. People speculated that seeing Cardi move forward with Stefon might have stung, while others argued that Offset is simply done with the chaos, refusing to react publicly. Even the TikToker who playfully called him QO became a talking point, with fans debating whether it was disrespectful or just harmless banter. Back to Cardi and to Stefon, the buzz wasn't just about the ring. It was about what this moment symbolized. Fans remembered Cardi's past relationships, her meteoric rise in the music industry, and how fiercely private she has always been about certain aspects of her life. Now, with a newborn and a possible engagement, it felt like the start of a brand new chapter, one that blended family, love. The conversation wasn't limited to speculation, it became personal for some fans. Parents weighed in on the idea of engagement and family life after childbirth. Relationship bloggers analyzed how public figures balance love, family, and career. Meanwhile, memes about Stefon finally stepping up or Cardi leveling up circulated endlessly. The energy was electric, with everyone from hardcore fans to casual observers wanting a piece of the story. Even brands noticed. Jewelry accounts, lifestyle pages, and fan merchandise shops jumped on the story, using the viral moment to create content, spark engagement, and ride the wave of speculation. Cardi and Stefon's post wasn't just a photo. It had become a cultural event, a moment in time that fans couldn't stop talking about. And while the main focus remained on the possible engagement, Offset's brief subplot lingered in the background. Fans debated the contrast between past relationships and current milestones, wondering how exes and co-parents navigate the emotional complexity of fame. Even with just a small side plot, the addition of Offset's presence reminded everyone that celebrity lives are never simple, and every action or inaction is dissected endlessly to fully understand why the internet is losing its mind over this ring. We need to rewind the tape and look at the history between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, while the official timeline of their relationship hasn't been fully disclosed. Fans have pieced together snippets of social media interactions, paparazzi photos, and interviews to construct a narrative that's both fascinating and headline-worthy. Cardi B, known for her unfiltered personality and meteoric rise in the music industry, has always been fiercely private about her relationships. Every major milestone in her personal life, from pregnancies to rumored flings, becomes fodder for the media. Enter Stefon Diggs, the NFL superstar whose career is defined by precision, dedication, and intense public scrutiny. When the two began appearing together publicly, fans immediately noticed a contrast. Cardi's exuberant, high-energy persona versus Stefon's calm, measured demeanor. Yet somehow, their chemistry was undeniable before Baby Brim arrived. Rumors had already circulated that Cardi and Stefon were closer than most people realized. Subtle social media interactions, vacations together, and private family moments shared in stories suggested a connection deeper than casual dating. Fans noted that Stefon frequently commented on Cardi's posts in ways that seemed more intimate than most. Celebrity interactions, short messages with emojis, affectionate phrases, and playful teasing that hinted at a personal bond. Then came the pregnancy announcement. Cardi B's announcement of Baby Brim was emotional, heartfelt, and public enough to generate massive buzz, but private enough to leave fans craving more details. From the very beginning, it was clear that Stefon was involved in a meaningful way, co-parenting and supporting Cardi through her pregnancy. But the speculation about engagement had not yet fully entered the conversation until now. The ring changed everything. Social media users quickly connected the dots. The subtle ring, the timing after childbirth, Stefon's affectionate comment, all signs pointed to a new chapter in their relationship. Was this a quiet engagement meant to celebrate their family privately, away from the glaring eyes of the press? Or was it a strategic move? A way to announce that Cardi B was moving forward with someone who shares her life and her son's life? Fans and media outlets quickly started analyzing the symbolism. Engagement rings are more than jewelry. They're statements. And this particular ring's understated elegance only fueled the drama. Some argued that it reflected Cardi and Stefon's desire for privacy, showing that they didn't need extravagant displays to prove their love. Others suggested that the simplicity could be a hint that bigger celebrations are still to come, maybe a proposal event that will make headlines across every major platform. Meanwhile, Offset's subplot subtly lingered in the background. Though no video clip existed in this narrative, fans couldn't help but recall his recent social media silence, his deactivation of Instagram and Twitter, and the TikToker calling him quo. Even as Cardi appeared to be stepping into a new chapter, Offset's presence reminded fans of past drama and the complexities of celebrity co-parenting. Discussions online naturally pivoted to contrast past relationships with present possibilities, examining how fame, media attention, and personal life intertwine in ways the public rarely sees firsthand. The engagement rumors also sparked debates about timing. Cardi had just given birth, a moment traditionally reserved for privacy and family bonding. The fact that fans immediately noticed the ring showed how intensely the public scrutinizes every detail of her life. Some questioned whether proposing so soon after childbirth was romantic, symbolic, or just strategic, but one thing was clear: this was a story that could not be ignored. By now, the speculation had evolved into a full-blown narrative. Every social media post, every subtle comment, and every fan theory became part of the ongoing saga. Hashtags like hashtag #CARDIBENGH, hashtag STEFON Diggs, and hashtag Baby Brim trended across platforms. Celebrity blogs updated hourly. Even lifestyle brands and fan accounts weighed in, creating graphics, polls, and discussion threads, dissecting everything from ring size to timing to potential wedding dates. What was once just a private moment between Cardi, Stefon, and their son had become a cultural phenomenon. A case study in how personal milestones of celebrities explode into global conversations. And for fans, the story wasn't just about a ring, it was about love, family, celebrity, and how private happiness can spark public obsession. And while the speculation about Stefon's proposal continues to dominate, the subtle, lingering shadow of Offset adds just enough spice to remind everyone that celebrity relationships are never straightforward, especially when past connections still echo in public perception. Once the rumors about Cardi B's possible engagement hit, social media erupted like never before. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag #CARDIBENGH, hashtag STEFON Diggs, and hashtag Baby Brim were trending across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Fans weren't just talking, they were analyzing, dissecting, and theorizing every tiny detail of Cardi's posts. Every photo, every comment, every emoji became evidence in the ongoing speculation about whether. By the end of the day, the social media frenzy had reached an all-time high. The combination of potential engagement, a newborn, and the subtle presence of past drama, Offset's subplot created a perfect storm. Everyone was watching, everyone had an opinion, And the story showed no signs of slowing down. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs had managed to captivate the world in a way that few celebrities could. A single Instagram post, a subtle ring, and a heartfelt comment had turned into a full-blown viral event, sparking endless debate, speculation, and celebration. And if you think the internet is done theorizing, trust me, this is far from over. As the dust settles on the initial wave of photos, comments, and fan theories, one question remains at the forefront of every headline, tweet, and TikTok clip. What does this mean for the future of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs? The potential engagement after the birth of baby Brim isn't just a personal milestone, it's a statement. It shows that Cardi B is embracing a new chapter of her life with love, family, and stability. Fans and media alike are now speculating about what this union could look like publicly. Will we see a formal engagement announcement? A magazine cover reveal? Or will Cardi keep the news private, letting the moment remain intimate for her, Stefon, and baby Brim? Timing is everything. Proposing immediately after the birth of a child is rare in celebrity culture, and fans are analyzing what it symbolizes. Some say it shows Stefon's commitment to co-parenting and building a life with Cardi. Others speculate that it's a strategic move, a way to assert his presence in her life and in the public eye, especially considering Cardi's history with high-profile relationships. Either way, it's clear that this moment is about family first, fame second. The internet has already begun theorizing about wedding possibilities. Discussions about dates, venues, and even potential celebrity guest lists have gone viral. Some fans are convinced that Cardi will opt for a private, low-key ceremony to protect baby Brim from the spotlight, while others believe she'd turn it into an extravagant, headline-making event befitting her status as one of the most famous women in music. Either scenario fuels the speculation, keeping the story alive and engagement levels soaring across social media platforms. Offset's subplot continues to linger subtly in the background. While he remains mostly silent, his presence is felt in the comparisons fans make. People are reflecting on past drama and current happiness, contrasting Cardi's new path with old relationships. Offset's deactivation of Instagram and Twitter adds to the intrigue, as fans wonder if he's stepping back intentionally, or if this is a reflection of a larger emotional journey he's navigating privately. His silence is a quiet reminder of how complicated celebrity relationships can be, even when life moves forward. Beyond relationships, this story also highlights the intersection of celebrity and parenthood. Baby Brim's arrival has shifted the narrative, adding a new layer to Cardi's public persona. Fans are increasingly invested not only in the engagement rumors, but also in how she balances motherhood with her career. Cardi has always been open about the highs and lows of fame, and this moment shows a side of her life that is deeply personal yet impossible to ignore in the public eye. Meanwhile, speculation around the engagement ring itself continues. Is it a promise of things to come? A symbol of love and commitment? Or simply a subtle nod to privacy, signaling that Cardi and Stefon are content without a public spectacle? Fans are analyzing every angle, every reflection, and every comment, turning a small piece of jewelry into a cultural conversation piece. Ultimately, this story is about love, growth, and the power of private moments becoming public narratives. Cardi B has once again demonstrated her ability to captivate the world, not just with music, but with her life, her choices, and her milestones. Stefon Diggs' role in this moment reinforces that celebrity relationships are multidimensional, complex, and filled with meaning beyond the tabloids. As the speculation continues and social media buzzes with every update, one thing is clear: the story of Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and baby Brim is far from over. Fans will continue to debate, analyze, and celebrate every detail, eager to see what the next chapter holds. And whether the engagement is official or still private, the narrative has already left an indelible mark on pop culture, a reminder of how even the smallest moments can become monumental in the world of celebrities. And there you have it. Basscraft fam, the full story behind Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, baby Brim, and that mysterious ring that has the entire internet buzzing. Whether this is an official engagement or just a private family moment, one thing is crystal clear: this is a new chapter in Cardi B's life, and fans everywhere are completely captivated. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Did Stefon Diggs really propose after baby Brim was born? Or is this just a subtle gesture of love and commitment without a public engagement? Drop your thoughts in the comments because, trust me, the internet is watching every single opinion. And we want your voice in this conversation. And don't just stop at the comments if you're following along on social media. Share this video, tag your friends, and get the discussion going. We're talking about one of the most viral celebrity moments of the year, and your theory could go viral next. Did you notice something in the photos that no one else caught? Maybe a clue in the ring, a look in Stefon's eyes, or even the way Cardi is holding baby Brim. Let us know. We love breaking down every single detail right here on Basecraft. Also, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the biggest, juiciest celebrity stories. From Cardi B to Stefon Diggs, from viral scandals to shocking reveals, Basecraft is where you get the drama, the tea, and the inside scoop before anyone else does. And remember, this story is still unfolding. Social media is exploding with fan theories, and every day brings new angles, new details, and new speculations. So make sure you're following Basecraft closely, because you don't want to be the last to find out what happens next. Finally, smash that like button if you're Team Cardi and Stefon. Share this video to your story or timeline and comment down below with your hottest take. Was this proposal real? Is the ring symbolic? Or is the internet overreacting? We want to hear it all. This is Basecraft, bringing you the drama, the rumors, and the stories that everyone is talking about, and trust me, the Cardi B and Stefon Diggs saga is far from over.